Last time we were on Sosnovka, we were farming. Not farming, we were logging. That was weird. The truck stalled. Did you hear that? It was like... That was pretty cool. I don't know how I managed to do that. I'm waiting for Jared to hop online. He said he'd be right on, and it's been like half an hour, and I'm like, where's Jared? But he does have his daughter at home today, so... Unlike me, who just kind of lets his kids do whatever... They're a little more directed with their parenting, which is a good thing. I would be the bad example. He would be the good example. And then I also have texted Kyle and said, Kyle, you out there? And no response. It is early in the morning for Kyle right now. It's 11 o'clock in the morning my time, which means it's just getting to be, well, it's even before 11. It's just getting to be 9 o'clock for Kyle. And like me, Kyle's a free soul. In other words, we get up when we want. For me, it's usually about 9 o'clock. Sometimes Kyle stays up all night. So I'm going to prepare. We're going to start speeding up time and growing our crop. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to move all of our stuff back to the farm in a haphazard, driving on a really bad angle way. Oh, big dip. Okay. Full brakes right there. This truck brakes like my son's Riata. Terribly. It does not brake well. But we're going to get past the day away and fall into night. Now, people are saying sheep are the way to go for money. Like, not in a broken sense, but in a, they make the most money out of anything in the game. So we are going to try to do some sheepies. Come on, logs. This trailer works really well for, oops. Well, mostly well, anyway. Oh, let's shove the one out. That was funny. It works pretty well for dumping logs. You know, the Metaltech trailers we tried, and they did not work well at all. So let's go ahead and head back over to the farm, see what's up there. Look at my map and see where I'm going. So how's everybody been doing? I've been doing great. I actually have a date tonight. Whoa. Going on a date with a girl that I met online on Christian Mingle. What'd you say, Ryan? What? Catfish? What does catfish mean? She's a catfish? What? I don't get it. What's the joke? You're not telling? Anyway, I don't know what Ryan's talking about, but okay. She's a catfish, I guess. How are we doing on fertilizer states? That's another thing that we need to check. I need to slow time down here and see what's going on with that. I think we have it just set to one state, but I could be wrong. Oh, we do need to fertilize one more stage. Anyway, so I met somebody online, which is a weird thing for me, but I did. And this sucks because it's the middle of the night. Hopefully we can fertilize in the morning. I'm going to speed time back up. I don't want to do it at night. It's really almost impossible to fertilize at night. You just can't see what you're doing. So we'll see how tall the plants get. If they go to second stage, you'd have to spray, which I don't have a sprayer. Though, I guess the solid fertilizer would work, though. It's not that big of a deal. You could do it. So anyway, met this nice girl. She's a little bit older than me. I am 43, she's 46, but that's not like a huge age difference. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also excited. I think it'll be fun. If anything, it'll just be a good experience to get back out into the dating world again. Hopefully a good experience. She seems like a really, really nice person. So, what, Ryan? What? Oh, don't lock up. Do you know me, Ryan? How often do I ever lock up in front of people? Never. I never do. I never lose my cool. I say that now. The only time I lose my cool is if I get caught doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. And that's only happened once in my life. Because usually I'm a good boy. Did you say liar? Yes, he did. Big jerk. In general, I try to make the right decisions in life. I try to do things with kindness. I do lose my temper occasionally, as you guys have heard on my channel, where I'm like, knock it off! But it's actually pretty rare. I'm in general fairly cordial. Look, I love the lights. Those lights look awesome. I mean, I know it's been around, but I don't often play at night, so it's like really cool to see these lights, you know. I just kind of fast forward and stand by a building waiting for morning to come. Let's see, what do we got here? Look at that, how cool that looks coming into the barn. That's pretty sweet. So I'm excited to have first date in over 20 years, except for, you know, I used to quote-unquote date my wife, and that was fun. I miss those days. I miss going out to dinner and stuff. Now, I can't really afford it, but I'm going nonetheless. Let's see. All right, last tractor to come back home. What's up, Rye? So you're on tonight, Ryan. You're watching the kids because Mark won't be home. What's the matter? So today I need you to vacuum and straighten up downstairs, make it look nice. Maybe put the wrapping paper away. And then when the kids get home, if you want to have a fun project, to have them put the tree away. I know. We have a pond out back, like a little fish pond, and there's like 4,000 goldfish in there. You want someone to donate you a drum kit? You have to go somewhere local because no one's going to want to ship it to you for free. What did you talk to Sass about? Because they're getting rid of stuff. She could. Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, Craigslist. Did you look on Craigslist? Someone's going to be selling a whole kit. Just keep looking. Check every day. Someone somewhere is going to sell a drum kit. They do. People, they're almost. A lot of people buy, like, you know, they'll get a new kit and they don't know what to do with the old one. It's almost like a Stairmaster or one of those like treadmills, you know. Like, people get a better treadmill and they got to throw the old one out, so they sell it for like $5 because they don't want to, like, it's a waste to throw it away. You'll find a drum kit. Someone's got an upgrade and they've got like an old kit that they don't want anymore. You got to keep looking though. I mean, you just got to check every day. Now, when I do the fertilization, I have been hiring a worker. What do you mean it's dead? Well, check the power and make sure it's plugged in. I don't know. Because people bump it around? Probably. Okay, we'll check the... Hold on, folks. I'll be right back.
Like, you can't turn it on, off. You can't adjust the lights unless you hook a vehicle up to it.
Oh, so it has to... And does the vehicle have to be running, or can it be off?
No, it can be turned off, but you control it through the vehicle interface.
Okay. That's funny. Like, well, but I guess probably in real life you'd have to have a source. Though it looks like it has its own generator.
Right,
so.
Yeah. So that's the silly thing.
All right, so we are going to fill this fertilizer up. I'm filling up a fertilizer. Oh, and my phone's ringing. I'll be right back. All right, so Paul and I had Paul go to fertilize, and lo and behold, his tractor is like flipping off the ground with that fertilizer on the back. So we're going to pick up, I bought some weights for these tractors. We're going to pick them up at the shop. Looks like you're having a hard time even without the fertilizer. Is it lagging?
No, it didn't seem to be lagging. Anyway, we'll see what happens when I pick this up here.
Right. Somehow I reset my timer, so I have no idea how long this episode's going to be, but I'm going to guess I need to stop around 40 minutes. Now, one of the things that I did in my office that, since I've talked to you, I moved my computers around, because the way the pedals were, like, it was hurting my knees, because I had to, like, put the pedals almost under my seat. Mm-hmm. So it's like sitting on the gas pedals. so I couldn't stretch my legs out. So now I've got that worked out, and I moved my computer. But to do that, I had to move my computer out from under my desk and move there's like a tray that sits along the bottom of the desk. I had to take that tray out. So one of the benefits that I didn't think about when I did that is I'm always hot, like with my computer, because the computer blows hot air up onto the desk, and then the desk like funnels it up into my face, right? So now that the computer's moved, I no longer have that issue. I'm nice and cool.
There you go.
And it's odd. My room, it feels like it seems like the whole room is staying cooler, and I don't know why that would be, but that seems to be what's happening. So. Well, these computers.
Maybe
man.
just you've adjusted, affected the natural air currents in your office, or
It could be. It also could be that I didn't see that the front of my computer, like it has a red front, like there's lights, like red lights, and there was so much dust caked on the front of the computer that it was actually white.
oh,
So when I vacuumed all of that off, I'm thinking maybe the computer's breathing better and the heat is not getting so high because there's cool air coming in the front, and it's like, though, I mean, wouldn't you think it makes the same heat either way?
no. If your fans are blocked, you end up having a much warmer computer.
Okay, so maybe that's what the deal was. That could be definitely what was going on. So is it handling a little bit better with that?
I think so.
If worst comes to worst, you can always use the what is that? The other tractor, the big one, the thingamajigger. So we did some research into 150 plus horsepower tractors that are not the Kirvits, and that aren't like a split frame like the Kirvits is, and there just really aren't any. There's a few MTZ tractors, but the models look horrible. But apparently during this era, like, because the Russian system, the Soviet system was kind of failing at that point. So there was no money to produce newer, more modern tractors, and so what ended up happening was they just didn't make anything bigger than 150 horsepower. So you really don't have much to pick from. I wanted to see, like if we could. I'm gonna turn plant growth on normal or fast. If we're gonna have to deal with doing all the fertilizer and stuff, we need to get more money in faster. So I didn't know that, but that's one of the reasons why you don't see a lot of like 200 to 300 horsepower tractors. They just kind of jump up to like the huge military Kirvits, Do it. Sweet. Are you having fun? You there still, Jared?
Oh, sorry, push to talk.
Now, what are you and Melissa doing today? Just hanging out?
Actually, they're out on a walk on the lake today
Oh,
with some of the other
like on the ice?
families. Yeah, on the ice.
Yikes!
With it's solid.
Man, doesn't that make you a little nervous, though?
Nope. People are driving trucks and doing ice fishing and whatnot, so it's good.
Okay.
You can walk on it.
I would just be all nervous, man. Is that working? Does the weight make a difference?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that would be fun, but a little bit scary. People do that on Lake Erie, too, but I don't think that Lake Erie's frozen over this year. So, and every year somebody inevitably falls in, so.
As long as you don't go too far from the shore.
Right. There's always some dude that goes out like way too far and then falls in. And then we have when it's not frozen, we have these Lake Erie, the Polar Bear Club.
Oh, yeah.
Where they jump in the water, and I think that's nuts. My old pastor used to do that with some of the guys from church. I'm like, no thanks. Hypothermia is not for me.
Everyone's bringing their dogs with them too, so.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing people taking their dogs out on the lake. Lake Erie's kind of frightening though, because it doesn't freeze. I think because we're lower latitudes, it doesn't freeze as hard. So at times it can, but I don't think it usually freezes out a bit, but then it's still open in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But I know they also have, like, like Kelly's Island has deer and stuff that during the winter they go out to the islands via the snow, and sometimes they get trapped on there in the spring. This map is so pretty. The water stuff is really cool, like how it has the seaweed or whatever. I guess it wouldn't be seaweed because it's not salt water. Walter.
The aquatic plant life.
Right, exactly. I need to get another one of those for everything is so expensive when you don't have any money. It's like, oh, this farm has no money. Do they have the gold nugget hunt on this thing? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I bought the. Here, you take a few turns. I bought the portable light stand for my other farm, and it was what, $8,500. Oh, that's not too bad, $8,500. So I bought it, and I'm like, oh wait, now I have no money.
There's nothing left. I will say this game they've made it a lot harder to make it, or they've taken away the ease, which is fine. I kind of like the challenge, but it is funny they've kind of taken away some of the. It used to be easier to make money. Now you really do struggle for a long time before you start making money. They said that people are saying that sheep really is the best way to make money in the game. Like the sheep prices are the only thing that's worth a lot of money. So if you can get a lot of sheep, they said like 200 sheep is a good number. So.
But I sold my step the log
trailer.
handler.
Yeah.
Yep. With the arm on it, because I figured I'm never going to do logs again, and I made.
Oh, because you're chipping?
Yeah, because I'm doing all chipping now, and that got me a bunch of cash back in.
Okay. Geez, I probably could have gotten that in one pass. Let's go back and cover that little corner that I missed. All right. I'll go hit that other field too while we're doing this. At least it doesn't, this thing, it's small and it doesn't cost much to do these two fields, but with all that grass that we have, we really should do sheep. We have everything but the water tank. Unfortunately, with the cost of the animals, it's like we could buy like 3 sheep. Mm-hmm. And this harvest isn't going to be much, that's the hard part. You don't get a lot of money for your harvest, so. But what can you do? So are you guys pretty much buried under snow up there now?
We did get a bunch of snow yesterday, so you can see everything's covered over again.
But it was.
I didn't say we're buried.
We have.
You definitely might want to wear snowshoes if you wander too far out in our yard.
We have. I don't know. We have scattered coverage, so we're not even like completely ground covered yet. We have flurries today, and not heavy snow, but like that little light, slowly coming down snow. Though I don't know what the forecast is. I haven't really been checking. I don't have any shoots until Monday. I'm hoping the temperatures stay up a little bit though, because if it goes down below 25, I can't fly. The drone won't. It's got to be like 30 degrees plus for the drone to operate properly. It starts throwing up warnings when it gets colder than that. It's funny that it knows the temperature, It's like, danger, the temperature is too low. Please return drone to home and
It's got a temperature sensor on the battery pack, right?
I think so, yeah. Because that's what gets damaged. If you don't, the battery will get damaged if it's not the right temperature. It's funny, all my cars have temperature sensors now too. I guess they've been doing that for a long time. It's just kind of a funny.
They're cheap.
Yeah, right.
Or they're getting cheaper. I mean, you can buy sensors and whatever to plug into Arduinos and whatnot. You can do it all for under $50.
That that new car that I got, the Toyota, has like this. It has like that lane changing sensor and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, how does that work?
It's weird. Like it will actually, if you set it up high enough, it'll actually steer you back into the lane if you're not paying attention. I don't really like it. Like I've been driving for
A few years.
20 plus years, yeah, and it's like I don't want the car to drive for me. I'd prefer to drive myself. But it is nice, like if you're weaving or whatever, it lets you know, like, pay attention. I think
If you're starting to nod off.
yeah, or if you're texting, probably more realistically, which I don't text and drive. It also has a cool feature where it can read you your texts.
Yeah, our Ford has that too. The newer one. The Focus has it. The Escape doesn't.
It's pretty cool. The car is, I would say the car is kind of akin to your Focus. I mean, it's probably the same exact size and everything, though you might even have more room inside. This car is pretty tiny. You're weighing down my tractor. I'm going to put this in the fertilizer away, and we're going to speed up time and try to get to the harvest here. I speeded up the crop growth to fast because since we have such little crop, we need to get it going faster, you know. But yeah, I really like the car. I'm enjoying it. It is a little cramped inside. That's my only complaint. It's pretty tiny in there. Let's see. What are we going to need next? Probably just put this guy away for now.
You cannot tightrope walk on the power lines.
Oh! You shot up that pole, though. Whoa!
Yeah, so you can stand on the yard arms.
Yard arms, arc.
But I can't tightrope walk over the power cables. They're just not there.
I love these universal tractors. These are pretty cool. They're so nicely detailed.
You know, you can open the doors on them. Darn it.
How do you do it?
Um,
Oh, wow. You can just drive it around like that, too. If it's a hot day.
There you go.
Hot day in Sosnovka.
Now, the silly thing is,
You can't do it from the outside.
I had to tab out of the window and then bring the cursor back in and click on the side of the vehicle to open and close it.
Isn't there like a space bar that lets you do it?
But then I can't use my mouse to control anything. So I actually have to tab out and then tab back in to get my mouse back in the game.
Oh, weird.
Like, even if I hold down control, you can't get your mouse back.
Yeah, I can't.
Sometimes you can. Oh, Alt.
How did you?
Ah, that's it. Hold down Alt, and then you can click. Ooh, you can open up the back window too.
Wait, how are you doing that?
Tap Alt.
Tap Alt. Okay. It's not doing it.
Worked for me.
Weird. I can't do it. It just won't do it.
Oh yeah, I see it now. There's little targets
How are you getting those targets to come up?
to click.
Yeah.
If I tap on Alt, they pop up.
Mine doesn't do that. Weird.
Hmm.
Maybe I have it turned off in my functions.
Yeah, so like I saw it on some of the bigger tractor mods. Even in 15.
Yeah, I've seen the IC before where you press spacebar.
targets would pop up and all of a sudden you can start.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything.
Oh, yeah. When you put your mouse over the target, it shows up in the.
Mine's
the
right
F1
shift. Okay, there it is.
It says left mouse button, open, close door.
There we go. Mine's right shift. Okay, that's cool. So it does work.
Let's see what this one does.
It just because I had it set to a different setting than you did. Right shift.
No, it doesn't look like the crystal has anything.
No, most of them don't. That's pretty cool though. Look at that. You can open it up.
Oh, wait. Ta-da!
Oh, how'd you do that? Is it different or same?
This one, you actually have to be inside it for it to work.
Okay.
And back window.
Oh, you can do it from the outside? What?
No, I mean it's inside. This one you have to do. The crystal you have to do from the inside.
But you can't move your mouse once you're in that mode. Okay.
Well, yeah, you tap it once, and then your mouse is got the free
Okay.
look, the free look function, or the free mouse function. Pardon me.
That's pretty cool. Fun. Well, that's pretty neat. I wish you didn't have to like shift into it, but oh, that one. Okay, you have to be inside for that one. All right. Wonder how they made it so that you could do it from the outside. That's pretty cool. Adding one more step of realism into the game. Except for this one's not. It's not coming on anymore. Maybe you have to get in the tractor and be assigned to the tractor. There we go. Yep. You have to
Which where who? Oh, I'm in the pit. I'm in the. Ooh, hey, I can actually see underneath the tractor now.
Yeah.
but now I can't get out.
Yeah, go this way.
There.
There's stairs at the end. At both ends. Yeah, there's nothing underneath here. Now in real life,
Is this red one the same as the blue one? No, it's a slightly different model.
is it different? I think
This
it's
one's a 445, and this one's a. Oh yeah, it is. It's the same one.
I think it's supposed to be the same. Yeah. I got the arms on the one. The DVC or DTC. These are good tractors. Good little 45 horsepower tractors.
45 horsepower.
That's what that 445 is. And then we have our Vector 410 harvester. There's some new harvesters that came out that are pretty cool. They got a new John Deere one too, there are two new John Deere ones that are looking promising. One of them looks really good, the bigger one. But I think we have one more stage of growth, so we should. It's probably going to be harvestable in the middle of the night. So we'll just
hey,
we'll wait till the morning. Yep.
My map shows us up.
Oh, it's up. All right. I'll run the harvester if you want to grab or you want to run the harvester.
Well, pick something.
The truck, the Zill, and the trailer are in to the right of us.
Yep.
You found it? Okay. Oh! Lag. Our neighbor's done, too. Too bad you can't run missions in multiplayer. Get this thing started up. Open it up.
Not unless you can alter time, speed up, harvest, or teleport me off this rock.
Good old Star Wars. So did you like the new movie? Did you see it yet?
Yeah, I did see it. I missed one or two little parts of it, but saw it. I thought it was a good movie, but there were some parts of it I'm like, oh, really?
I thought it was great, but some of it was like a little too much action. Like there's like a boiling point where you just kind of I'll hit you on the next pass. Where you just kind of like I don't know, phase out, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of like, okay, I don't know. For me anyway, I get sick of like an hour-long battle sequences. I'm just like, it's a good way to extend the movie out, and not bring any additional story. So I don't know. I felt like the first half of the movie was really interesting and compelling, and then they went into
the second half,
which was just all action and shooting and things blowing up, and I'm like, it's cool, but I don't know. I felt like the balance was missing.
And Alan Tudyk died. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert. Maybe he didn't die. Maybe he just got his arm blown off. Not saying anything more.
I think everyone's probably seen it by now.
Yep. No, I liked his character.
Which one was he?
The droid.
Oh, I
the
loved his character. Yeah,
The reprogrammed Imperial droid.
his sarcasm and stuff. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, pipe out, which is what this? No.
Oh, whatever you have it mapped to.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which. There we go. I got it. Pipe is out. My spotless gray pipe. Completely flat, almost like stealth paint, black, gray.
Whoa.
It was weird how you went through it. Like, oh.
Come on, catch up. Here we
I mean,
go.
I'm
Or are you just adjusting the cruise control here?
6 miles per hour, which I think is 9 kilometers.
10.
10. You want me to unload? I'll unload all the way. Here we go. Oh, I should have stopped at the end of the lane. Oops.
Here we go.
And then if
I'll
you
be back.
if you want, yeah, go ahead and empty. And then actually, if you want to, because this thing.
Oh, you could do so. This I'm at 45%. You could probably do 6 passes.
Yep. And then we will unload. And then if you want, you can also start doing if you want to start
Yep.
collecting the straw.
Sorry, I'm assuming you're putting this near silo here.
Yes. Yep. We'll transport it all at once, or in like 4 trips. I know I'm running the short way on the field, but
So the straw, you want me to collect that, right?
yeah, we're gonna collect it and sell it across the street. That's fine.
Because that's extra money.
Yep. Anything we can get extra.
Uh-huh.
Even if you want to collect, well, because we're so close to it, you might as well just sell it across the street. I was going to say you can pile it and we can load it into the truck using the conveyors, but that seems like some extra work, doesn't it?
Pilot and what? And
And like,
do what?
yeah, like collect it, pile it at the end of the field, and then dump it all into the truck with a conveyor.
Ha ha ha.
It's probably just
You
easier
got-
to
you have
collect
a
it.
conveyor?
Yeah,
Well,
we
shit, we do because
yep.
we bought. Yeah.
Yes, we do. I don't know where we put them though, but they're somewhere. I think
They're over
across the
at
street?
the grass fields. Yeah.
all right. That works. Yeah, we're gonna have to run a couple harvest cycles though before we have enough money to buy sheep. I want to get enough to get at least like 20 or 30 sheep.
At what, 4,000 a piece?
Yeah. So like $400,000. Looks like we have a nice harvester, right? They did finally come out with the Neva. Oops, wrong button. So the Neva harvester is now available, which probably would be a little more prototypical for a farm this size, but
Oh yeah. The small one there.
yep. I remember the old rusty one. I really liked that model. It had some flaws, but it also could bale, like while you were, like it would automatically put them in round bales, which was pretty cool. It was a pain to operate though, but it was a neat device. Do you remember that one, the rusty one?
I don't know.
It had a weird, like a cage on the back, and it could actually.
It was a harvester?
Yeah, it could actually make bales as it was harvesting.
Hmm.
It's the same. It's was it the same model? Yeah, it was. Let me think about this.
Don't know if I ever saw that one.
Yeah, it was a little bit different looking than the Neva that we have. It had a different, like a bigger front end,
Mm-hmm.
and the cockpit was a little bit. I think the cockpit was set in the center of the harvester rather than off to the side. But they're real. Like I looked them up, and they actually had them, and they had a bunch of them, and they would make bales off the back of the harvester while it was doing the front. So I thought that, like big round bales. It was pretty cool.
That's different.
Yeah, save some time. I don't know why it's an idea that hasn't continued. Maybe it had all kinds of problems and it didn't work well or something, you know. Whoops.
Could be.
I went early. I pulled the...
Pull! Bam.
I think I get one more pass before I fill up.
This is where you get rid of hands trot? Yes, thank you, Mr. Question mark.
Mr. Information Bubble. Now, we plowed last time, so we shouldn't have to plow this time. We should be able to just cultivate and plant. And that'll go faster since there's two of us. Man, my knee is screaming.
How are you doing for capacity?
98, 99. Oh, come on. Oh! Almost to the end of the line. To the end of the line! Oh, well. What are you going to do?
Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Turn. Wow.
It doesn't break real easy either. It slows down about as quickly as the train. Let's see if this fills you up all the way. I don't think it will. I had about 6,000 in there. I think that truck holds like 8 or 9. What the heck is that noise? Oh, Ryan's taking a shower. There goes all my hot water. He takes like 40-minute showers. Something you can't do because of your hydro dam. Well, you could, but it cost a fortune.
Yeah.
It cost us money, I'm sure. Since I have an electric heater.
Ooh. 70%, 6,000 liters.
Okay. So,
You can fill up and then...
what would be 100%? Would that be 8,000? 500? Does that sound right?
Divide by 0.7.
Oops, wrong button. That'll never happen.
8,500,
8,500, yay! My guess was right.
I'm guessing.
That's what I'm guessing too. And that's all I'm doing. Harvester. Whee! So we're playing... Oops, I missed. Crap. I'm trying to do it from the inside. It just never works with these bigger harvesters. We're doing... like I told you, we're doing 5 songs at church on Sunday. 3 of them are new.
Mm-hmm.
And practice was tough. I came home battered and bruised. I think we'll be all right.
Oh, turn. Here we
Oh,
go.
I missed a scrap. Dang it. It's not working from inside the cab, folks. Sorry. Everybody wants me to play in the cab, like whenever I do it. Oh. And
I'm doing this from inside the cab. Actually, it's not working too bad.
that's not bad. Yeah, that job does good. This job, not so good. We have to pick up that little tuft that I missed.
And I use keyboard steering, so there.
I think it's more of it just you don't have any depth perception, so you can't tell when you're on the edge of the crop. Oops, what did I do? Sorry, lost a little bit of straw there. But how's the market price going? Did you have done one sale so far?
What's it?
How many trailer loads have you dumped off so far? Just one?
Oh, yeah, just one.
Okay. How much was it? Like $600, or didn't it? Not tell you?
I don't see the price pop up on the screen.
Oh, I forgot that it doesn't tell you anything.
Nope. Unless you give me admin access or something.
And they don't. There's no admin access in this game.
Or what was it like in 15?
You could,
could
if
give
you
me.
have the server, I think, like the dedicated server.
No, no, no. You had me on some sort of like I could buy stuff
Yes, I can do that.
before.
I can make you do that.
So I mean, right now I'm showing $0. But
Okay.
if you give me the access to do that, I think then I start seeing all the prices and everything show up.
Aha. And then it does weird stuff like it splits the money. Not that that's not fair, but
Does it?
yep. So like
Oh.
if we make $5,000, you get 2,500, and I get 2,500. So that's the only disappointment. They didn't really change anything about the pay system in multiplayer. Once you save the game and close, it all defaults back to the owner of the farm. Anybody that's worked on the farm doesn't get to keep any money, which I think is a shame. But I understand it because you could have different players coming in and out. How do you keep track of all that?
Mm-hmm.
But they could go by name, though, I guess, if you had the...
Oop, I'm full.
Ta-da!
And I'm a tad low on gas.
Oops. I had my flasher going. I wasn't even paying attention. The Vector 410.
Here we go.
Well, I'm glad we got my computer working. That was a little,
Scary.
yeah, just frustrating. Like, I know I can handle it, but it's just like...
Crop out.
Oh, yep.
So how much you get on that?
92%. 93, 94.
No. How much did we make on that load of straw I just sold?
Oh, I wasn't looking. We had 22.5. We have 22.3 or 23.3. So about $600. It's not too bad. That's a quarter of a sheep.
A quarter of a sheep.
Full up. You want to bring the truck? Oh, lag. Now, do you feel that when mine lags?
Sometimes.
I get those momentary pauses. Like it happens every 20 minutes or so.
Probably when I do something like hop out of a vehicle or something. Oh, come on. Is there a brake upgrade we can have for this thing? You know, I change the colors.
Right.
Brakes.
They actually make a flapped version of that, or a flatbed version of that truck too. I might pick one of those up
For what?
to transfer sheep pallets instead of using that really
Right.
long awkward trailer.
You know, it's kind of funny. I've seen some video clips and whatnot, mostly bloopers, of people taking the bale trailer, the red one, the high red one with the sloped front and back frame on it.
Wait, high red one.
It's the one with the pivoting front axle on it, so you can't back it up, and it's used for primarily used for.
Is it a mod trailer or is it the regular?
No, it's stock, and people use it for transporting round bales.
Let me take a look. Is it under baling equipment?
I don't know. Let's see.
Like there's the Fliegel, which is the $12,000 big one.
Where am I looking here? Baling technology? No. Oh, and here goes my story all out the window now that I have to actually go and look it up.
I'll let you find it while I harvest. Well, anyway, go ahead with the story. Oh. Or are you still looking?
It'll. It's not 11. Why can I not? I can't. What is going on? I can't. There we go. Maybe it is a mod because I'm not finding it now.
Yeah, the only
I could have swore it was in 15, and then I saw some people using it in 17. It's normally a red trailer.
Okay.
It's a flatbed, and it's got like a bar tube type frame at the front and back, and it's sloped outwards. And it was primarily designed for transporting round bales.
Okay.
And the front axle's on a pivot, so when you're
So you can't back up,
around,
right?
yeah, you can't really back up. Anyway, I saw people transporting other stuff like pallets of feed bags and fertilizer and whatnot. These guys had it all loaded up. They went to go do it around a corner on the Goldcrest Valley, the corner into your field, the farm road.
Right, yeah.
And they dumped the trailer.
Oh.
And because on that trailer, there's no tie downs.
Oh, they don't have tie downs.
And so I could see it when they're going around it. It started kind of tipping. Well, it's a high trailer.
Right.
And then after
they're like, no.
After it tipped, you could see that whoever was driving got kicked off the server. Anyway, I'm looking at that. I thought, yeah, you could, transport stuff on that, but I've always used the low loader, not the new one, but the yellowy brown one that was in 15. Not the detachable one.
Not the detachable one, the low loader.
Not the detachable one. Yeah, the low boy. And I've used that for transporting tree pallets and
the orange
all
one,
sorts
right?
of stuff. Yeah. And I can load up, I don't know how many pallets worth of stuff on that. And I've never ever tipped it.
Because it's so low. Yeah, the center of gravity's low. I don't think I've ever tipped it either. You have to work hard to tip that thing.
That also doesn't have tie downs on it.
Okay.
But I've never lost load off of it. Now, except when I've tried to put a big tractor on the back and it didn't quite fit and it was kind of floating around.
Right. All right, let's turn that off. I'm going to grab these last little bits that I missed. It's a pretty high horn for such a big harvester.
Yeah, you'd never hear that over the vehicle.
Eep, eep. Oh man, my knees. Life is pain. Oh, stupid winter. My fire went out. I ran out of wood. I told the kids like 2 days ago to get wood, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll get it." And they never did. And I'm just like, so then last night Mark's like, "Why isn't the fire going?" I'm like, "Because you didn't get wood. Remember when I told you to get wood? Now we're out." So I'm gonna have to take the tractor probably tomorrow in the morning and get wood. I'm trying to think. Oh, go ahead.
They'd enjoy doing that. The staying warm part too.
Yeah. It's kind of fun. We use the tractor. I mean, I get the tractor going and run around with the trailer, and we load it up with wood and then take it back. But the kids just kind of burn out pretty quick on that. So it's fun for like 20 minutes, and then they're like, we want to go in. And I'm like, no, you must work. No, I'm not that evil about it, but maybe I should.
Well, I'm full again.
Yeah, me too. Is that your third trip?
Fourth?
I think it's the third.
Third?
Because we haven't made any money since the last time we, checked.
I think this one I'm on is my fourth.
Is that your fourth? It's disappointing. You've made like $2,000. But you know what? That pays for fertilizer, so hey, it's all trying to stay above, trying to stay in the positive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we made, that trailer load was worth
Ding.
$665 is the current going price. Not too bad, not too shabby. I'm moving across the other field slowly.
Did you get that little tuft that was sticking up here?
Yes. Yeah. I de-tufted the field. So 665 times 4. Yeah, we made some decent money with that. All right. I would like to buy one more field. Maybe I will grind a little bit on the missions, like in between sessions. The hard thing is because I've had so many issues with the controller going back and forth between my laptop and my desktop that I don't often play these farms when I'm not playing for recording. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. But I could live stream that maybe. Now that I have Twitch going, it's like I'm thinking of things that I could do on the Twitch channel. Yes.
Did you hear that Twitch bought out Curse?
No, what's Curse?
Curse was, they are a mod management system primarily for Warcraft, World of Warcraft.
Okay.
And like people who decide to publish their mods on Curse decline to let you know whenever there's an update and said, oh, by the way, you should update this. Ooh, cool, they've got an update. And if you buy the premium, or if you had bought the premium, it would automatically download all of the updates as opposed to you having to click on every single one.
Oh, that's cool.
Individually.
That's pretty sweet.
It's handy. You can get the mods, like when instead of downloading them and installing them and whatnot, the client would do it for you.
Okay.
You just say, oh, hey, here's a mod. Download via Curse client, click, and then it's done. The client would handle downloading, installing, and then if it's a new one, it says, hey, maybe I need to keep this up to date for you too.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hey.
Twitch bought out Curse, and they've got a new Curse client now, which they've built in, of course, chatting. So the chat system, so you can import your friends from the Blizzard client.
Okay.
And
Chat
your
them.
Twitch feed.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've only got 14 followers on Twitch. I've only done 1 or 2 videos. I'm not like on there all the time, but I will be. Like I think World of Tanks is just going to go all Twitch.
And
any multiplayer. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, there was more, but wait.
yeah, if you act now, Curse is starting to get into the World of Tanks mods.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So,
Except for you're not supposed to use mods.
Well, no. Wargaming says mods are okay. I mean, they support the system. They just don't. And Wargaming North America now actually has an official position on what sort of mods are allowable and which ones aren't. So, as long as you stay within the guidelines, they're like, yeah, we don't care if you use them. Now, it's still probably going to be the case that when you're in tournaments and whatnot, especially tournaments with money prizes or cash prizes, you know, real stuff, they're gonna say no mods, right?
Right. And I think they should say no mods.
Yeah.
I just don't use them anyway. Like I played with XVM for a little bit and didn't like it, and that was pretty much it. I mean, I didn't. When I first started getting to the higher tiers, like in like my 4,000 or 5,000th battle, I started for like a week. I used that where it shows you weak spots on the tanks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like it showed like red, yellow, green, kind of showing you the general areas where the weak spots were. I used that for like a week, and then I'm like, wait a minute. It's pretty much all the same for any tank. Like, I mean, you know, okay,
Yeah.
It just makes sense. The hatches are weak spots, flat spots are weak spots. I mean, it's just like, I was like, okay, well, I'll just shoot for those.
Viewports, yeah.
Right, so in general, 665, I was able to get some, you know, good shots out. Not always, but in general. I am almost full here if you want to.
Okay, I am just.
Oh, I am
here.
full. Crap. And then I might make you run the harvester for a run or two. I need to get a good screenshot for the
Coming. I'm in the brakeless vehicle.
The brake. Maybe this would be a good screenshot actually.
Brake. Oh. Yes.
Actually, this would make a great screenshot. This is perfect.
I timed it perfectly. Slash wave.
Hey, you messed up my screenshot.
Uh-huh.
Haha.
Turn off your
Map.
turn off your UI.
How do I do that? I get them. I mean,
F10.
I'll get it. It's good. I shrink them down so you don't see the UI.
Ah,
Sweet. That
I
was
am
cool.
full. Put your pipe in.
Pipe in.
How much you got left?
44%.
All right, I'll dump this and come back. Keep
Cool.
going.
I shall keep going. On and on.
You guys have Netflix?
I don't. I have
No?
Amazon, so I can watch.
There was
Was it Grand Tour or whatever?
there was a new series that came up on Netflix called Troll Hunters,
Ah,
and it's made by Guillermo del Toro, and he had done he's done a whole bunch of other movies like he done a couple of the superhero movies, and he did the Dead Like Me series. Anyway, big famous director guy, and it was really well done. Like it's a series,
okay.
and every episode you're like hanging on your seat for the next one.
What's it called?
Troll Hunters.
Okay.
And
I mean, I'm thinking about getting Netflix, but
Kelsey Grammer plays the hero.
okay.
You know who Kelsey Grammer is?
No,
Frasier.
I'm sure if I saw her or him or whatever, I would know him. Okay, I would know.
Frasier from Cheers and from
Oh, from Frasier.
and from Frasier, yeah. And let's see, Tom Hiddleston, Loki. He had a part in the first episode.
Oops, 1 inch more. Can you come unload me?
Oh, you're full already?
Well, 70%. Yeah, might as well just get it all done.
Anton Yelchin played the hero before he died.
Oh, wow.
So Chekhov. Instant authorization 82 Week 5.
That was a terrible checkoff.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know who I was talking about.
Yeah. I'm shocked that the series was so short. Like, it's only 3 seasons. I just thought there was like hundreds of Star Trek episodes. I didn't realize after watching. I mean, I loved it, but Seth and I watched all of them. And now we're watching the Next Generation. Now the Next Generation has millions of episodes, but
something like 8 seasons or something.
yeah, it's great, but a little racy. Some of it, I'm like, oh, look the other way, Seth. That's what people do when they're in love. Oh, why am I having this conversation?
Do you want to go until you're full, or do you want me to just wait? Like I'm 48%.
No, I'll go till I'm full. That's fine.
Okay, so I'll go dump this and come back.
But
Yeah, the original series, or the old series, TOS, whatever you want to call it, they went for 3 seasons. Next Generation went for about 8. Deep Space Nine, I think they went for 7.
and that came out during the Next Generation, didn't it?
Yep. Voyager went for 7, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, they went for 7. And then Enterprise, Star Trek Enterprise only went for like 2.5.
Okay. That was like a remake of the old one?
No, that was with the NX-01 Enterprise, the Enterprise that came out before NCC 1701.
Oh, wow, okay.
And Scott Bakula played Captain Archer, so the guy from Quantum Leap.
Well, that'd be cool.
It was a good episode, or a good series, but the big complaint was Captain Archer couldn't act.
Oh, now how about Deep Space Nine? Was that pretty good? I heard people hated it and loved it. I kind of remember.
It had plot to it. It had the characters were good. I thought it was a pretty good series.
Okay. I've heard both. I've heard some people really like it.
I mean, I'm sure there were some plot elements that people are just like, oh man, really?
Right.
But I thought overall it was a pretty good series.
You're like, really? What was the other one? So Voyager was the other one?
And then Enterprise.
Was Voyager any good?
Yeah,
I don't know what I have with Prime, but I know we have all the Next Generation, but
Voyager, I thought Voyager was a good series. In the beginning, it was kind of
a little rough.
It was kind of rough around the edges, but once they got going, it was good.
Okay. I'll have to check those out. Deep Space Nine always looked funny to me. I was like, I don't know if I can watch this.
Now, they almost cast a French-Canadian actress.
Hey.
For the role of Captain Janeway, and she did have a She did have a French accent. She had a bit of a French accent, eh?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But they did. But then they ended up not.
But they didn't, and I'm kind of glad they didn't actually, because I saw the screener for this actress. I don't remember what her name is, but I guess she's supposed to be a really good actress.
Okay.
And
it wasn't
people
good.
People on the screener clip I saw, they said, yeah, she's really good, stuff, and well known, and we wanted her to try out for this part. And I saw, oh, jeepers, Lorna and I, we were watching the screener, we're like, I'm so glad that they didn't cast her.
It was bad, huh?
She was her flat is a word.
Okay.
Like her dialogue was all flat. Like it didn't sound like she had any emotion in it.
But she's supposed to be a captain, so maybe she's not supposed to have any emotion.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
they all did. I mean, look, Captain Kirk was always flying off the handle.
Ding.
665. We have $25,000.
Woohoo! $25,000 pyramid.
I think I'm going to run out of space before I finish this very last line here. I'm at 90%. It's looking bleak.
Yeah, draw another line, man.
Dude, making one more. 95. 96.
Oh, phooey.
97.
When all else fails, actually put your...
98. Oh! 99! I did it!
When all else fails, actually put your carriage down and turn it on.
Oh, are you driving with no carriage?
Yep. I'm like, oh no, I'm going too fast.
Sweet. I'm going to start delivering the harvest then once I put this away. slowly as we make money. If you want to start, yeah.
The other thing you're gonna need if you want to start getting into sheep, you're gonna need the animal trailer.
Nah, I'll just buy them and pay the fee.
Yeah.
Because it's like, with the upkeep and the thing just sits there, it's like once we've used it once, it's like, how much are they? Isn't it like $25,000?
I didn't think it was that bad.
I think it's pretty expensive, if I remember right. Let me take a look. What's the delivery fee on each sheep?
I don't recall.
I'll figure it out. Well, I'll take a look because I'm going to be down there selling stuff. So
24,000.
yeah, see, so that's
upkeep's $10 a day.
And so you'd have to sell. You'd have to buy. I don't know what the cost is per sheep for the delivery costs. I'll go find that out because we can do a calculation real quick and see if it's worth it. It might be something like you have to buy like 300 sheep before it starts paying for itself. You know. It's money you save, but at the same time, once you get 200 sheep, I mean, you're probably not gonna buy or sell anymore. You could use it for the pigs, you know, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll take a look and see what I mean, I just don't have that money now anyway, so.
Yes, you do.
I have 25. I have to get water before then, though. Oh, we went way over on our episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this exciting episode of Farming Sim 17. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed our harvest, and that was good. It kind of ended on the right spot, though, because I wanted to take us through harvest, so you get a nice long hour and a half video special, and then we're going to have one more episode after this. So, for today,
Today's
anyway.
your daily double special.
Today's daily doubles, that's right. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you on the farm. Say goodnight, Jared.
Good night.